Look at this bad stuff. Look at that bad stuff in the sky. Trying to mess up my Rastafari. Yeah. Motherfuckers, look at all this shit in the sky. Like my clothes? Free energy. What up, Mary? Look at all that shit. You see that? And you know, as long as people, you need to be nicer, okay? As long as people stay quiet, the shit will continue. The pest will take over. You know what I mean? I'm not a man of violence, but I've had enough of this. You know what I mean? I'm gonna come by with my hose. I'm just gonna fucking douche these bastards. You know what I mean? And the dogs too, they're fucking trying to take over, pissing on everything. This is my house. You're welcome to stay here, but it's my house. You gotta be nice to Boxer, you know what I mean? Trying to hold on to the fucking abstract love. You know what I mean? Look at this poor bastard. Look out. Look out. Get back. Come on, get back. You're always on my ass. Come on, you crazy bastard. Come on. Shut up. You don't like the metal. Come on. See that? Bounce. Time to bounce. Look out. Come on, get back. Come on, get back. Hey, Timmy. Don't be eating my cigars, okay? Hey, back it up. Back it up. Need a little social distancing. Hey, you need to go. You got to go. You're pissing on everything. Get out of here. I'm sorry, buddy. All these fucking weeds right here, I got to take care of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I guess you gotta, you know? It's too bad. It's too bad, you know? It's too bad I gotta fucking raise my sword. I gotta raise my voice. But a lot of times, that's the only time they listen, you know? That's all right, Tammy. That's only figuratively speaking. But look at all this bullshit up here. Look at all that shit. Fucking Bill Gates, fuck you. You know what I mean? What a pest. What a motherfucking pest. Shout out to the million fucking people in the live, you know? Go back to your softness. Go back to sleep. Go back to your computer. You know what I'm saying? Go back to your fucking computer. I'll be all right. Don't worry about me now. Shit. I'll be looking out for the sheep. The meek. It's all right. There's not a lot of people like me, but it's all right. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the jungle. It's okay, Box. Sometimes you gotta bounce the bugs. But Boxer's not a bug. It's okay. Yep. But yeah, I'm not a violent person. I still won't raise my sword figuratively or what's the word? But no. You know what I mean? No. You know what I mean? Bloodshed and war is not the way. War is not a holy thing to do. You know what I mean? But sometimes you gotta bounce the bugs, you know? But it can all be done with a good fucking hose and just raising your voice, you know what I mean? You don't even need to. Sorry for the camera, I'm still fucking hopping along Daffy here when I fell down the stairs. I don't need a cane anymore though. You know what I mean? I got to fucking pull these sunflowers down. They're crowding out my Mary Janes, you know what I mean? Mary Jane ain't getting enough sun. Them sunflowers be crowding out the sun. Hey, look at this. You guys want to see something fun? Huh? Look at this. Huh? Look at that. Look at that. Huh? See that? Bam. Bam. Got a little fungus. Neighbors speaking tongues. You guys want to see something fun? Huh? Look at that. You see that? See that shit right there? Bam! You see that? Bam! And you know what? You know what? Mother Nature gave it to me. You know what I mean? God and Mother Nature blessed me with that. With the fungi. We got wild lettuce right here. Sunflower is huge medicine. You know what I mean? So, you know, all these people, you can have it. You know what I mean? You can see how far it gets you with your corporate bullshit. You know what I mean? Trying to fucking sell me some fungus for a ridiculous amount. Shame on you. Shame on you, you fucking pests in the sky. You fucking Bill Gates wannabe. You know what I mean? Don't be saying you're a medicine man. You know, you're a drug dealer then. You know what I mean? Jacking up the prices of kava, kratom. You get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Huh, Timmy? A pest is a pest is a pest. Look at that pest over there. There's a fucking... See that fucking drone coming up, spraying all that shit? You think those red hawks like it? They're predators, though. So them predators better fucking take at least 6 feet. Will be good enough. Bill Gates wants to block the sun. What a fucking dildo. You know what I mean? Look at that pest over there. You see that shit? You see that little drone coming up there? They're over there fucking making these airheads, you know? That movie Airheads, that's what this is about. These fucking idiots. You know what I mean? But yeah, go ahead and have fun with your corporate greed. You're gonna, when you pass away on to the next life, you're gonna see what happens. My 2 cents, I'll never forget a dream I had. It's the most lucid dream. I went into coma for like 3 days. And I was imbibing in a certain substance. I'm not going to talk about it. It wasn't alcohol. It's as far as that goes. But I've seen what happens when you die. That's why I'm not afraid. You know, I ain't afraid. But, well, I'd rather just, not voluntarily, but if God wanted to just take me right now, that'd be better. I sure as hell ain't gonna start any wars down here. What a fucking waste of time, you know what I mean? It's a never-ending battle. Fucking corporate greed. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to have the day off. My business is good. But some clients, I just let them go. Because all they care about is the money. They forgot that the money's made from trees, huh? You forgot about that. Shit. You forgot what you wipe your ass with is made from trees too, huh? Well, now they're using plastic, right? And if Bill Gates had his way, he's gonna have us eating our own feces, toilet paper, drinking our own urine, eating bugs. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't handle the language, if you don't like the F word in music, well, go have fun with your AI music. You know what I mean? Go have fun with your Facebook and your Instagram. Look at that fucking Pest right there. Look at that fucking Pest right there. See that? That Red Hawk? And I know what a Red Hawk looks like, so don't fucking try and correct me, that fucking dildo that did that. There's a Red Hawk over there. You think they like that shit? Look at that fucking Pest. Put a curse on you, fucking Vex. Bam! See that? Bam! Om Shavaya! Get the fuck out of here. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Like Christ said, you can't tame this tongue, bitch. Look at that Pest right there. See that? That's a cockroach. It's a motherfucking cockroach right there. Yeah, I tried to be good friends with this male dog over here. I called him Mr. Burger, but he's a fucking dick, man. I give him food and then he pisses right on the fucking dog food bag. Pisses right on my porch, making me sick. And I have enough. You know what I mean? And if you can't fucking take the heat, get out of the kitchen, go back to your past city, right, Mom? That's what your spirituality is, passivity. This world is an illusion. This world is, this fucking bitch came out. I just watched, 5 seconds of her video. This world is a game. It's a virtuality game when you go, that's what they want you to believe. Yeah. You see this? You think this is a game? You think death is a game? Get the fuck out of here, you know what I mean? I'm tired of this passivity, man. I'm tired of people not saying anything, letting shit slide. Hey, shout out to all those people that had, problems with their parents and shit. But as long as you say, oh, it's okay. Why should I blame my mom? Yeah, you should. You should blame your mom. You know what I mean? Terrence McKenna said one time, you can't blame your parents. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Roots are everything. Foundation. Try pulling this plant right now. Here, she won't survive. I've had males, I'll just pull them for their seed. They don't like it. They don't survive. I try and nurse them. Very sensitive. Look at these solar lights I got. $2 a pop, Walmart. You know what I mean? You can have your over fucking priced solar bullshit. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here. You guys want to see some old alcohol? This is how they made the poison initially. You know what I mean? You like my fucking laundry right there? Like that shit? Anyway. Look at all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Look at all that shit. How these people sleep at night. And as long as we say, oh no, well, we just do the best we can. And, why should I worry about things, I have no control over? That's what they want you to think. Yeah, I have no control. This world is an illusion. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep, little Johnny. I guess. And I don't wish that upon anyone. I'm nothing special, but look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. Fucking Bill Gates, fuck you, bitch. I know the algorithm's picking it up. Here's something. Bill Gates and his wife, why don't you show us how it's done? Why don't you get all the bugs and that disgusting, vile, demonic shit? You know what I mean? You want to eat and all these fucking sellouts, Jay-Z, fuck you, bitch. You're a clone. They got Eminem locked up. He's gone. The real Slim Shady, he's gone. But anyway, let's get a video of you eating that vile shit. But we know, you just got to do a little research. And it shows that Bill Gates buying up all the farmland. White House has a fucking private seed bank of organic shit. You ever seen the movie Soylent Green? There you go. But don't listen to me. No, I mean that. Don't listen to me. Do your own fucking research. Go inside. Let the plants and the fungus teach you, because the fungus have been around longer. Just listen to Paul Stammet. He talks shit on the Amanita. He's a little controlled. Even Terrence McKenna, he's controlled. As soon as they say, I wasn't in a secret society, well, there you go. Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were. But I'm going to look out for the meek. I don't know about everyone else. You see that beautiful bee right there? Yeah, that's what I'm living for. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm living for. If there's something I'm living for, it's this little knucklehead that keeps eating my cigars. Why are you eating cigars, Timmy? You little knucklehead. Bees aren't aggressive either. Nothing's aggressive unless you attack it. Neighbors jamming out. Recyclables. I'm going to build a fucking wall out of that shit. Cardboard is actually made out of, at least this one is made out of, I need to pull those cans, but excuse the fucking mess. That such is life, right? Anyway, I'm going to end this live and shit, but look at all these fucking pests in the sky, you know what I mean? It's a beautiful day, and then they come out and just, that's what they're trying to do. That's what it is. And I've had enough of it. And the more the people speak up about bullshit, the more people are going to be held accountable. And that's it. You know what I mean? Fucking, my dad was, love and hate relationship. I wish he wasn't here for just a party. He said, oh, I'm here for a long time. A good time, not a long time. It's so funny. And he had 12 DWI convictions, I believe. And New Mexico, they just fucking laugh it off. They pulled this guy off the interstate over in Farmington. Guy's fucking 80 years old, Surprised he's still alive. This fucking, he's lost. But at that point, he's kind of a pest. You know what I mean? He's kind of a pest. He's going down the freeway at the same, he's 80 years old. He's going fucking, 80 miles an hour down the wrong way in a 25 or some shit like that. I don't know. Maybe it's 100, and he's got all the liquor with him in a fucking bottle. And cops just pull him over and they don't even, they don't treat him bad at all. I mean, I guess that's good. He should be treated bad, but he should be held accountable. They just keep another, serial offender in New Mexico. He just killed an old man. And, I got a client. I just told her to bounce. You know what I mean? She's blessed. I didn't charge her for my time, my inspection, showing her where the pests were getting into her house. But anyway, she works for the governor and she does music too. You shouldn't be doing music. You know what I mean? If you're an evil person, don't be doing music. Don't do it. You know what I mean? If you want to be a warrior and stuff, a little bit of raise your sword, that's fine. But don't be doing this black magic, fucking evil, deprived bullshit. You know what I mean? Or sellout bullshit. It just sounds fucking generic, If you're going to do music, do it for you, from your creative side, you know what I mean? And another thing, too, don't let people, let people tell you, oh, I think you should do this and that. Oh, no. You know what I mean? Do I go over here and tell this bee what to do? Oh, you need to do this and that. That's get you know what I mean? Isn't that hilarious? How these fucking robots try and critique an artist, you know what I mean? Shout out to Ray Hartwig. He would always do that. Even my mom, they're not true artists. They're just like, oh, I think you should do this and add this and that to your music. Oh, you should, you know what I mean? You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't do that to the artists. You respect the artists. You know what I mean? You respect the natives. And they're still shitting on the native. The governor over here, she's shitting on the natives, even though they like the jewelry. You know what I mean? They like to conquer. And, oh, that's nice. Oh, that's a nice, that's a pretty nice turquoise. You know what I mean? Like the governor in New Mexico, so this lady, right? She works for the governor in New Mexico, and she's like, oh, no, the governor, she's doing the best she can. No, she didn't go to, what was it? She didn't go to Thailand or something. She went to Japan, or some shit. Like, who gives a fuck? Or Korea. She didn't go to Korea. She went to Japan. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Last time I told her, well, what are you going to tell all the animals? Work harder? That's what she said. It takes a lot. You got to work hard. Is that what you're going to tell kids and animals? You need to work harder. You need to work harder. Huh? Hey, Timmy, you got to work harder. You got to put in your worth. You know what I mean? That's the way I was raised. And you know what? Fucking devil gave me a big bag of rotten lemons. And I made some tincture. Motherfucker. So anyway. That's it. But as long as we just fucking stay quiet. Hey, there's that bullshit. Look at that. See that shit right there? Oh, yeah. Yep. I knew that, pardon me. I knew I'd find that bracelet. I had a vision. I lost this necklace. It has has King Tut, and I'm not really into all Egyptian shit, because they're fucking doing some weird shit too, But you can learn some good things from them. And anyway, I had this, I'll show you the necklace later, but I had a vision of it. And once you know, because I lost it for a long time on my property, like this thing, and I found it. She's all tangled up in there. Oh man. See, that's a good smell right there. You know what I mean? Bill Gates, you can have the dung, you know what I mean? I don't mind some cow dung as long as it's dry and then you can pick the fungus. But you know, we're not animals. You know, I seen this guy on Instagram, he's just letting his dogs eat from the same plate from him. You know, fuck that. You can have that though, dog. See that little beautiful bee? This is what corporate likes to do. No, I think you should do that right there. This is what Karens do. Oh, no, I think you should do this. Oh, you know what I mean? To people, they're not hurting anyone, you know? As soon as you dress differently or wear your hair differently, anything out of the ordinary, right? Holy shit. Who the fuck is this, huh? You know they judge Jesus. Hey, look up. Look at that. Look at that beauty. See that? See, that's not a pest right there. Even flies pollinate. So, I'll let a fly do its thing before these fucking pests. Look at all this shit. You know what I mean? Just like this piece of metal right here. Corporate shit. You know what to do? And make some art with it. We'll put it with the other corporate shit. Fucking alcohol still. Fuck your alcohol. You know what I mean? Fuck your poisoned food. Look at this bullshit. Look at that. Just look at that shit. I got some plant medicine waiting on me. Look at that fuckhead. See that? I'm gonna put a curse on you. Bam! That's all you have to do. Bam! Boom! See that? That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Anyway, God bless. Thanks for